Live. Who's hating? You want to be hating?
Who's hating? Do you want to be? That's a jam.
That's say cool.
Like, atmospheric.
That's right, put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, sir. I can't compete with the two of you.
Oh my goodness.
I can't.
We were having a dance party in this.
Yes.
Up in this piece.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Good morning, Dakota, as well.
Good morning,
You're a fresh
Jay.
part of the show now. You're like,
Yes, sir.
you're a Monday staple.
Just go ahead
Yeah.
and make me a regular.
I like
Okay.
it.
I'll
All
be
right.
over here every Monday.
We can handle it.
Yes,
Awesome,
we can.
awesome.
Let me get this music out of the way. It's bugging me
The
for some
music.
reason.
Uh-oh.
Was it? It's
Uh-oh.
bugging. Happy Monday, by the way.
Happy Monday.
Did you have a good weekend?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do anything special?
No.
No?
No.
Absolutely nothing?
No.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Like purposefully did nothing on... That's a
Yeah.
good weekend, right?
Yeah. That's
Like it.
right. I mean,
like
I
it.
did some laundry, but
Feel for you.
Yeah. See, the wife calls the laundry room her throne room.
no.
And she also calls laundry her passion. And I was like, that's an interesting passion to have. And she
Yeah.
said, well, to spend so long on something that's not your passion is maddening.
It is.
So I was like, wow, my wife's a smart woman.
Yeah,
You know what I
is.
mean?
Yeah,
She's intelligent.
she is.
Absolutely. So. Had a good weekend. I did not do nothing.
I know you were busy.
I had a great... I'm muted? Okay, cool. What's up, Facebook Live? I had a great weekend, but... Saturday we did something. We took a whole day of doing a bunch of somethings that did nothing at the end of the day.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
I know.
It didn't make anything worse.
Right.
So,
right.
and at one point it was 10 times worse. So,
Oh,
thankfully we were able to reverse what we did.
Good.
But no,
Good.
seriously, we did some troubleshooting of issues with the radio station. It took a while. Saturday, you may have heard us come live on the air and give you an update that was, if you hear it cut off, because it cut off quite a few times on Saturday, then it's because we were,
Working on
troubleshooting.
it. Yeah, that's right.
So, but anyway, again, not any better, but we have determined what it's not.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Hey, process of elimination.
Yeah.
Many what it's nots.
Okay.
Okay, which is good because, like, at this point, the really expensive stuff has been ruled out.
Oh,
So that's
good.
great.
That's good
Yeah,
news.
yeah,
That's
like
good
the-
news.
The
Yeah.
tens of thousands of dollars of stuff been ruled out for the most part.
Okay.
For the most part.
Good.
So we're now narrowing it down to it could be a wire.
That's what I was just about to say. It's probably a bad wire somewhere.
I mean, that would be awesome.
Yes, it would.
I would take that in a heartbeat.
Figuring it out's going to be terrible,
Just
but
searching it. You got to
Yeah.
run it.
yeah.
And this radio station has been in this building since I want to say it was 05,
I think it was.
5 or 6, 4 or 5 or 6 somewhere around there.
Yeah, I was thinking 3, but it might have
Okay, it may have been. I think it was just like when I started working here in 08, they had only been there like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
So yeah, you're
yeah.
probably right. So anyway, this building, 20 years worth of work, if you will, in this building. There could have been a wire been chewed through by a mouse or something.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Could have been.
It may have
quite
been.
easily.
She's like, don't tell me about the
Yeah, I
mice.
know.
you
But
know.
yeah, I had fun.
Spider-
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, I'm out.
Done.
Spiders are back there in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we
I love
don't
it.
we don't go back there.
All right. So anyway, we had a busy Saturday, and then I also did podcasts. No,
Awesome.
yeah, I did podcasts on Saturday. Start a new podcast for a friend. Can I call her a friend? She's my sister-in-law.
She's your sister.
Yeah,
Oh.
sister, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not really a friend.
that's true. Yeah,
I mean, she can be a friend,
she's
but that's...
sometimes friendly. But
Oh, there you go.
I mean,
there you go.
Not
I mean,
even, that's not even the majority.
that's
of the
better
time.
than most friends.
Sure.
Y'all are awful. Awful.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, so recorded that. Of course, her socials, she posted about it. I reposted if you saw my socials. And then yesterday, the most eventful day. Yesterday, I went to church, and then I made sure the Facebook Live went strong because I failed the church last week, and we'll talk about that off the air. But no. But so I went to church, came back to the station, made sure the church was on the air, and then went to work at the house.
Okay.
I probably could have rented some implements for this, to be honest with you.
Well, you know where to go.
Exactly.
At Routh Sales and Rentals,
That's
we've
exactly
got the
right.
right piece of equipment for you. Oh,
All that
sorry.
hard work. You
Yeah.
gotta work smarter, not harder.
That's true.
You should have called Caleb.
Do you guys have just what's the small? How small of implements do y'all have? I mean, like for example, I power sprayed my house.
Yeah, we've got a pressure washer, we've got trenchers,
Of
we've got
course.
augers, little handheld, just a little motor between two handles.
So I
you
can make a fence.
Yeah, mailbox.
Or mail.
Put your mailbox post in.
Wait a minute. Are you reading my mail?
I'm reading your mail.
I literally have a mailbox sitting in my living room. My wife is begging me to put in.
Look at
So
there.
I can rent the auger at your.
Yeah,
I'm done.
yeah,
Done
absolutely.
deal.
That's
Gotta do it.
you just come pick it up today, man.
How many of those do you? Not today. Give me some more work.
Hey,
I'm with you. Yeah. Do it today.
You gotta
I'll
get it
be
done.
here all day.
You
I
gotta
know
get
the
it
wife's
done.
listening too,
Yeah.
so now I have no excuse.
Look,
That's
you can't
right.
even receive your mail right now because of that. You got to get it done.
Oh my goodness! Actually, a neighbor girl, bless her heart, she was so terrified as she comes carrying our mailbox
Oh my
back up.
gosh.
She hit that
Aw.
sucker maybe doing 60 mile an hour.
Oh,
she
no.
knocked it into the ditch.
Oh
Poor girl.
my gosh.
But nah.
Oh
But I
my
got it. I
goodness.
got it like stuck back down in there.
Yeah.
But we got a new one. The wife. It's all pretty too. There's a big shout out to the young lady that painted our new one. But anyway, it's not about me. It's about Routh Sales and Rentals. So I can get my auger, which I'll have to do today.
You'll have to.
Today, tell
Yeah.
him today's the only day he can do it.
Well, today's the only day that you can do it. Yeah, honestly.
Today is the only day today that I can do it. Now, is
Well-
there a tomorrow?
There is always a tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, and the sun will come out,
This
I'm sorry, I had to.
Oh, we love it.
I'm sorry,
See?
I had to.
Okay, I work with two women in this building. And
As
I
do
am
I.
constantly attacked. And constantly, they gang up on me every day.
I'm not going to sit here on the air without the other two people here and say if I am or am not, but I will tell you that I also work with two women on a day-to-day basis. So
All right.
I understand what you're saying.
I'll just say this, even when my wife's here, the women stick together.
Men do it as well. I hate
That's
to
true.
say it as
Good point.
you know what I mean? I hate to say that.
Wah.
Yeah, world's smallest violin, right?
Yes.
Let me just
Y'all
pull
want
that out
cheese
real
with
quick.
your wine?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
I mean,
Oh.
depending on the cheese, I am lactose intolerant.
Sharp for me.
That's sharp for me.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
a Gouda man.
But no, seriously though, when it comes to me doing chores for the wife, I can literally rent whatever I need at Ralph Sales.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And this, I think, I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure now is the perfect time to rent because this week it's going to be a beautiful one. Well, up
That's-
till the end of the week.
Yeah. I
gorgeous.
mean,
Good work.
definitely gotta watch the ground right now. We've had a solid 2 weeks of rain. It's been kind of ridiculous. We're hoping the next couple of days will dry everything else. That way we can make sure that we can get some more equipment back out on the ground because
Yeah.
it seemed like everything that we were sending out was getting buried up.
Oh, no.
So definitely walk out there. That's a good practice. Definitely walk out there before running a piece of equipment out there. Just a thought to have. Walk out there. Make sure if your feet will sink down over the sole of your shoe, then you probably should not drive a piece of equipment on it.
Okay.
Because if your weight can drop you an inch,
Yeah.
think of the weight of a piece of equipment and
Yeah.
how much it can drop on a piece of equipment.
That makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, it does.
You don't think about it like that, I guess, until you're buried up.
Exactly what I was just about to say.
So-
Do you guys have to go get it
That
out?
was my very
Was
question.
it? I was
Yeah,
wondering.
ahead. Go ahead.
It's
Like,
a
oh,
combination of yes and no,
gotta
depending
go
on
back
if
to
it's
the Laney's.
accessible. You know what I mean? If it's accessible, then then yeah, we can get it. You know what I mean? But if it's not accessible and you're out in the middle of the woods, a lot of times you got to get another piece of equipment out there to get it out and hope that it doesn't get buried up while you're trying to get the other one out. And then you're like, you know, you got a piece of equipment hooked up to another piece of equipment, hooked up to a tree, hooked up to another piece of equipment.
Yeah.
You know, so it gets really costly, really quick. Not just for only the customer, but as well for us. I mean, because, you know, there's a lot of facets, you know, multiple people generally get involved at that rate.
Right.
Or, you know, we've got to call a wrecker service, you know, steals or SQs.
Yep.
And so then getting multiple people involved always makes it a headache for the customer. So if you do your due diligence to make sure at first that you can even go out and do the job to prevent even having to get to that point,
Right.
you're better off.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
That's got to be embarrassing.
That was a little PSA that we weren't even expecting.
I wasn't even expecting it
Yeah.
either.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
honest with you.
I
Due
got
to you just brought up the weather, so I had to say something.
No, it's
and we were
perfect.
talking about renting stuff, so I was like, you know, if I don't say this, then I'm failing. I'm
Right.
failing.
Now, that I don't. To be honest, I hadn't prepared what we were planning on talking about today. Did you have something prepared?
I had one little bitty thing to talk about. Last week we talked about Massey Ferguson and the history of Massey Ferguson.
Yes.
And I have a brief history of Bobcat construction equipment. And not just construction equipment, just Bobcat the company in general.
Okay.
If you would like me to, we've pretty well already explained who I am. I'm Dakota,
Oh, yeah.
Routh Sales and Rentals, or Bobcat of Broken Bow, or the Massey Ferguson dealership. They're in right across the street from Tyson Chicken Plant,
Gotcha.
in between Idabel and Broken Bow. So I just had a brief history of the Bobcat name and how it kind of got started and what it has kind of evolved into now. The Bobcat Company was founded on innovation, and that focus is what kick-started the business in 1947 and is what drives Bobcat forward today. In 1956, a local turkey farmer, Eddie Vello, approached the Keller brothers with a unique problem. He was looking for a machine that would quickly clear manure from a second floor of his barn. Standard loader tractors in that era were way too heavy to tread safely on a second story, and too unwieldy to navigate barn poles. The Keller brothers didn't have a machine in their shop that would meet Eddie's challenge, but they knew how to build light, maneuverable snowblowers and plows. And thus, the skid steer loader was created. It looked more like a tractor with a little free spinning wheel on the back. So it was like two larger wheels on the back, on the front, and then like a free wheel, like on your grocery cart. And the front, like literally just a spinning wheel. So it made it really tight turns. You know, you could just swing your, end around pretty quick. Fast forward quite a few years here, and in 1999 they adopted the compact track loader, and in 2002 mini track loaders, the little mini skid steers. And then in 2019 they had adopted compact tractors, zero-turn lawn mowers, and a small portion of the large excavator market.
They pretty much took in. They took over. if you
Exactly.
will, in just about every market that was needed. At the
Yeah.
time.
And not only, I did miss one thing. In 2002, they also added the UTVs, the utility vehicles, so your side-by-sides and things like that. So, literally within even just the last 22 years, 24 years, I had to do math there, they have adapted and adopted so much. But as you can tell, that the skid steer market is what really drove them initially, but now they're more or less focused on trying to make sure that every single customer and every aspect has the best piece of equipment on the market, and that's the reason why, in Bobcat's terms, they've revolutionized every aspect of their machines, including the technology. And the rise of semi-autonomous equipment and the electric-powered versus the diesel or gas. Machines have led in a surge in technological advancements and capabilities within Bobcat. And in 2019, they actually adopted the Bobcat Max Control Bundle, making it where operators can actually operate their loaders and other like equipment right from their smartphone. So not only are they trying to make sure that customers have exactly what they need, they want it literally at the tips of their fingers.
Yes.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Literally speaking. They want it right then and there, whenever you need it, and they want it to be operating at max capacity and running for a long, long time.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, no, that's where it's at.
Scary.
It
But-
actually, they're really, really easy to operate. I mean, it's literally just like playing a video game. I've messed with it. I went to the trainings and all that sort of stuff. I mean, if you've ever played Mario Kart, I mean, honestly, like it is the same kind of. It's literally, I mean, it's the size of your phone for one, which is even larger than what the little Nintendo controller was.
Right.
You know, but it's literally just a two joysticks, and you're literally. You know, one's driving and one's moving the bucket. You know what I mean? And so,
Wow.
and you've got little buttons on the screen and it's showing you your vitals and all of that sort of stuff.
That's
It's
cool.
really easy. I mean, honestly, whenever you sit in a piece of equipment, it's kind of a little daunting. You know what I mean? I mean, for some, I mean, whenever I first got into a piece of equipment and I didn't know anything about it,
Right.
I was like sitting there like, I hope I don't, run over anything.
With all the controls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
You know, you're a little bit overwhelmed. But even, I mean, you would figure that them going from, a piece of equipment that was physical and going into a smartphone, they would make it just as complicated. They simplified it so much and trying to make sure that there was not so much on that screen to make sure that you weren't just hitting crazy buttons.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
As a kid, when you got that dump truck or that, that big whatever,
Yeah.
and it was a radio-controlled version, now all these grown men of my
Yep.
age are like, dude, we can make that real today.
Yeah.
And they are.
Yeah,
True.
that's exactly what they're doing.
that's
They're
awesome.
like, hey, remember whenever you used to have that little RC truck and
Yep.
we were used to just running around all over the place? And why don't we do that with our skid steers?
Yep.
I mean, because easy for an instance, say you're sitting there running an excavator and you're sitting here scooping and you're a one-man show. You know what I mean? You got me, myself, and I out there all working as hard as you can. You're out there excavating and digging with your single arm and, trying to get everything all piled up.
Right.
And now you need to get that load moved. Well, you've got your skid steer already on the yard. Well, just pull out your phone. You stop. You're excavating, of course, because that's the safest form of action. All my OSHA people out there are going to high-five me. So, shout out Shiloh.
Yes.
But, yeah, you pull out your phone here, and then you just start your machine and drive it over to you, scoop up a big old bucket full of dirt, and then go and put it in your dump trailer. Well,
That's
now
pretty
you got
neat.
now you got everything out of the way, and you can sit there and keep digging.
Now you literally, okay, you know how any person that works or owns a business or has to do something along those lines, they're like, if I just have one more me.
Yeah.
Now you have a me myself.
Yeah.
Dang!
I'm just saying. Now you got two people out there.
That's
If you've got a phone and you've got RC ready machines, which pretty much everything that's coming out right now, excavators. Oh, excuse me. All the skid steers right now still have it on there. They're all being made with it on there, or it's an option that we can have as a beacon kit, so that way you can have it where it'll receive it. It all connects via Bluetooth.
Gotcha.
So it makes it, you're not going to get your machine a mile down the road. You're going to get your machine, within eyesight.
Right.
That is the goal, is to be operating within eyesight, because they don't want you to be operating a piece of equipment, not be able to see it, blah, blah, blah. Can't run it off of a camera.
Dude, okay, check this out. So I got my implement. I'm driving down the road with it. Okay, get out on the highway. I'm actually in the car behind it,
Hey.
operating this piece. So how could I get a ticket if I don't have a
Operator.
driver in it?
I knew y'all were going to take this too far.
Yes.
See?
I knew it. I knew
Okay.
I
it.
need Looper
So,
to tell
I
no.
mean, so
Where you at,
I know
Rodriguez?
for sure you would get a ticket for operating a phone while you're driving.
That's true.
So
I
now,
was
I mean,
in
if
the
you were in the
passenger
passenger
seat,
seat,
personally.
okay,
in my brain.
that's a gray
'Cause
area.
yeah.
That is a gray area, because technically, if your flashers are on for that vehicle,
Yeah.
then that would mean that you're flagging for that piece of equipment to being on the road, right?
And this is an agriculture area, so that's pretty
It
acceptable.
seems like a pretty acceptable
I got
thing
you.
for
I got
me. I mean, I wouldn't be saying I'd be taking off and going from here to San Antonio,
Right.
and trying to just run your skid steer. For
Around
one, it
here,
runs.
I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I figured. Yeah, I agree.
I think
agree.
you'd be okay.
I
Yeah.
like it.
I do.
That's awesome.
They might not like it, but I think you'd be okay. Or you could be like, you want to try?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's exactly what I would say. I'd be
Trooper
like,
Green, he's like, I noticed nobody was driving that vehicle. That's why I pulled you over. He's like, Play?
Yeah, try it, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Look,
Better than Mario Kart.
dude. I'm telling you. Try to flip over that car over there. Do
Yes.
it. It's like
Yeah,
no one's
exactly.
watching. I promise.
He might go for it.
That's what I'm saying.
I love it. Trooper Reasoner, you in? You in, brother?
Oh my gosh.
I would be in.
Well, we have so much fun. Any last words?
The
to
only
wrap up
thing
with?
that I want to wrap up here, sorry about that.
You go.
We're bringing all of that sort of information into a head over at Ralph Sales and Rentals, because not only are we focusing just on Bobcat, as we focus on the service on that, full parts, full warranty, trying to make sure that we can fully fulfill our customers and all their needs in the aspects of construction equipment, as well as compact tractors, lawnmowers, UTVs, mini track loaders. What they call it in the construction or in the Bobcat world is GME, grounds maintenance equipment. So that's going to be all your lawnmowers and tractors and side-by-sides,
Okay.
tool cats, all the sort of aspects of that sort of stuff. We carry all of that, and if we need to, we'll definitely get you set up for a beacon kit, so that way you can actually operate your piece of equipment from your smartphone.
So the beacon kit, that can be fitted to stuff that's older.
Well, anything that's RC ready.
Oh, okay.
So it will literally say it on your Bobcat piece of equipment. It'll say it right on the front end loader. It'll say remote control ready.
Okay.
If it's remote control ready, you get a beacon kit. They're varying in price, because I don't even want to try to plug a price
Yeah,
here, because
totally.
if I do that, then it's immediately someone's going to be like, you said it was
You quoted me, so and so.
right here. I didn't quote. No,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Yeah.
But anyways, we could get you fitted for one of those beacon kits. They vary in price and what they're kind of going for, but they're definitely useful and definitely helpful for any small business or even a large business as someone that's running low on staff right now, definitely. But the last thing I want to say is right now at Ralph Sales and Rentals, we're having our spring sales event on every piece of in-stock merchandise. We're cutting it, we're marking it down on every single piece of in-stock merchandise. That's Bobcat, Massey Ferguson, Woods Implements, Fecon, FAE, every single manufacturer that we cover. We'll definitely make sure that we're giving you the best possible price right now at Ralph Sales and Rentals. That's on 5243 South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
It's always a pleasure, my friend.
Hey, it's so wonderful.
Thank you.
I appreciate y'all's time,
Thank you.
and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
And we're getting pretty comfortable too. We're picking on Laney a lot.
I know, and I have to apologize publicly right now.
No, you don't.
I did watch her this morning whenever she came in. It
was
just
fun.
so happened. It was 7:00 and 36 seconds, so
It's hilarious.
I had to.
And I'll say this to the ladies you work with: if they weren't worried about it, it wouldn't be an issue.
I know.
That's right.
I know.
You're right.
Exactly. Yeah, you cut that eye down at the lot. Hey, I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a
Thank you,
wonderful day.
Dakota.
Thank you again
Thank
for
you.
having me.
We
Yep,
appreciate
we'll
it.
see
be
you
back.
guys.
That's Country 106. Awesome. All right, Facebook Live, give us 6. Time for Laney J. Laura.
Lowdown. All right. Okay, y'all.
Y'all.
Y'all. Listen up.
I love it.
The Chevy Camaro for decades has been the dream car of many teenage Americans.
Right.
It's going out of production.
Again?
Yes, they're
No
going to
way.
stop making the current generation early next year. The future of the car, which is raced on NASCAR and other circuits, is a bit murky, reports the AP. GM says another generation may be in the works. I seen what was supposed to be a Camaro SUV on Facebook the other day, and I thought, that's got to be fake. But
Really?
They're not announcing an immediate successor so quickly, but it's not the end of Camaro's story. Okay?
Yep.
Chevrolet sold 72,705 of them in 2016, but by the end of 2021, that number had fallen to 21,893. That's a huge drop
Yeah.
in the sale of those vehicles. So
Dang.
it rebounded a little bit last year, sold about 3,000 more, but that's it.
Yeah,
That's what's happening.
70,000
It's
to
going down.
20-something thousand?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Dang.
not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Now, this is the second time. Y'all remember they had that, the roundish, or the 90s body, I
Yeah.
guess, and early 2000s
Yeah.
body. And then they cut it off for what, like 3 years, I want to say? I don't
Yeah.
remember how many years they cut it off, but they did. And then they came back with that new body. You remember how they announced that new body?
No,
Do you
but
remember?
the new body was great.
The new body was great, and then they just kept making the same new body.
Yeah.
That was they never really updated it much, but they announced it by it being Bumblebee in the Transformers
That's
movie.
right. They did.
And then they released the Mustang, the new Mustang body, as the Decepticon,
Yep.
the police,
I forgot
the
about
police
that.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
So anyway, I thought that was kind of neat. So it'll be interesting to see if there's a new movie that
Yeah.
releases the newest one in a couple,
newest,
2 or 3 years.
if they have one, they'll be back.
Oh yeah, it'll be.
A pair of Nebraska state troopers surprised some Gearing residents when they delivered a set of orders after the driver dropping off the food was stopped by the troopers.
Dope.
The driver was pulled over in Scottsbluff, and troopers said he had a revoked license. So they completed the deliveries.
Aw, that's nice.
The troopers received a thank you note from one of the folks that they had delivered to. They did not have to do that.
That's pretty
I
cool.
think that was pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so they did not have to do that, but that was cool. Could you imagine Trooper Green pulling up with your delivery? Because,
Dude, it would be, okay, for many people, it would be like, oh, thanks. Does that make sense? It's like the initial shock that a trooper's knocking on your door.
yeah,
That'd
I'd
be
be
tough.
scared. I'd be like, oh my God,
What'd I
going
do?
on? What'd you do?
What'd you
what
catch
happened?
me? What'd you finally figure out I did? I thought the statute of limitations was over with that one.
Yes. Yeah. No, you would be scary. Or you would think maybe that somebody had died or something,
That's
in
true
your
too.
home.
Ooh, that
for a
could be
trooper
scary.
showing
Yeah,
up. So,
especially
yeah.
if you're maybe. I don't know how. Well, I don't. I guess they don't really announce
No.
the same way they used to.
Yeah,
Deaths
oh, I
in
guess
the
not.
military and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
It's like, the military, they still show up. But it's just the military.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that'd be scary. Like, oh my gosh. Well, here, your delivery driver's in jail.
Whitney says we have the Bumblebee Transformer.
Really?
Yeah, edition coming out. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then Charlotte Ann says, "Hey, my friend Whitney has a Bumblebee." How you feeling, Charlotte?
I'm hoping she feels better. I think
Good.
she feels better.
Good.
I do.
Good.
I do.
I do. Yeah, the Bumblebee Camaro was like off the chains cool.
It was. I
was
loved it.
It was neato.
Nito fratito. Oh
Neato.
no.
So I didn't, all right, well, there you go. That's what.
Okay, well that's it for my lowdown today. I was checking something. So yeah, that's it for your Laney J's lowdown.
All righty then.
You guys are great.
Yeah, impossible question coming up in about 6 minutes. Do we have HPC this morning? Live?
HPC.
Harmony Best.
Well, he would be calling. He
6:40,
should be
right?
calling, yeah.
All right.
7:40.
Oh, look at that. He was listening. He was like waiting on
He's
me.
probably like, yeah, you
He's
losers.
waiting on us. I bet you. Watch this. Best Country 106. Good morning. Yes, sir. How you doing? It's Trey. I think. Yes. Okay. Welcome, Trey, with Harmony Pest Solutions. Oh man, Monday morning it is. Guess what I found over the weekend? Now, okay, now we can talk about what you want to, but this is like true life, so I figure why not? Found a snake over the weekend
Oh, where?
in the backyard.
Okay.
Yeah, my cat had cornered it.
Warm days, even though we have had some cold snaps, it hasn't been cold enough. Your cold-blooded animals like snakes and stuff, they kind of just endure it for a minute and then get back lively again and start moving. So it is definitely that time of the year.
Now, just out of curiosity, I know a lot of people have negative feelings when it comes to all snakes, but this one, it had the round eyes, no fangs when I popped its mouth open. So I figured he was a good snake. So I relocated him versus killing him. Is that what you would recommend, or how would you go about it?
I would recommend you don't call me to come do it.
To relocate? Gotcha.
I believe the only snake that we have here that doesn't have the typical fabricated head and slant eyes and stuff is going to be a coral snake, and they're super rare.
Gotcha.
I mean, like very, very rare to have them this far north.
Now that's the look-alike to the king snake. Is that right?
Snake, I believe the king snake is red and black bands, and the coral snake is red and yellow.
Yep.
Is the
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's right. So the coral snake, is it venomous? Okay, all right. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
They're so grown, they're not very big, and we really don't see them this far north. So chances of running into one are pretty daggone slim. So I'd say if you counter one that's round eyed and round head, chances are really, really good. It's probably nothing that's of any danger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And most people will say, but I don't want to get that close.
That's right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
At least you don't like something.
That's what the pistol on your hips for is them snake, right? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Snakes and those snakes in the grass that don't, and we're not talking about the actual reptile. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, the two-legged snakes in the grass. I love it. Well, I didn't mean to hijack your live interview this morning, good sir. What were you wanting to talk about this morning when it comes to premium pest control? Awesome. It usually makes the best programming for me. Go ahead.
They're hunting. They're always hunting. They're predators. Generally, snakes are an indication of a rodent problem.
Okay.
So that kind of goes hand in hand.
All right. So very similar to spiders. If you see a quote unquote infestation of spiders, you probably have an infestation of another kind, and the spiders have said, "Hey, good food here." Okay, so snakes are similar to that. Oh, interesting. So if you start seeing abundance of like the grass snakes or the black snakes or whatever they are, you probably got some rodents that are running around somewhere close to your home. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, one here and there, you kind of understand. We expect that, but when you're seeing multiple snakes around the same residence, there's definitely a rodent problem going on, and may need to look deeper. It may not even realize that you have such a problem.
So that makes sense then. A premium pest solution from Harmony
Yeah.
would be the great way to go then to, let's say you got spiders or you got snakes, a bunch of them. You may want to ask you about a little different
Issue. Like
issue.
what-
Yeah, exactly.
what you
Finding
might
out
have a
what the
problem with.
real problem is. There you
Yeah.
go.
When we get a call about snakes, we start looking for a rodent problem. There's a reason the snakes are there. Snakes are not there to come hang out with you. So if they're there, there's another reason, and the rodents are actually going to cause you more of an issue than the snakes will. So we get rid of the rodents, by default, the snakes will go away.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
I got that.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Well, that's already about that. We start talking and enjoying conversation. I look up and it's 6-7 minutes later. I'm like, oh man, come on now. I need some more time.
Right?
For those listening that may think, saw some snakes over the weekend or seen a bunch of spiders that I've never seen before. Maybe I do have a problem that Harmony Pest Solutions can solve. What's the best way to get a hold of you guys?
Facebook's going to be the easiest way to find all our information. Look at Harmony Pest Solutions on Facebook. It's easy to find. You'll see the big green and black diamond shield. That does. We're not hard to find. All our contact information is there.
Okay. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Yes, sir. It's always a pleasure. I can't
Thank
wait
you,
to
Trey.
what we're going to talk about next week. Thank you. Trey Howard, everybody, with Harmony Pest Solutions. It's 7:45. That means the impossible question is next.
Woo!
It's the final days of Ford Truck Month.
All right, give us a break. Facebook Live. Ask them about ants, Veronica. They're out and about. We've got them here, too. We'll talk about them next week for you. All right, we'll be right back.
Select or win within 30 days. KPI Studio, 108 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow. Gift certificates obtained will expire 30 days. Date issue. Win. Be the first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-372 with the correct answer. One prize winner per household per month, please. It's the impossible question brought to you by Nova. Weekdays, 7:45 a.m. on Jay and Laney J Live. Best Country 106.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, you missed it. I wait for you to get it every morning. Come on.
You threw me off. I was looking up. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
About to throw something at you.
Lost my train of thought.
All right, I'm sorry.
Oh, and by the way, shout out to Trey Howard with Harmony Pest Solutions. He's helping us solve our pest problems one pest at a time. And tomorrow, I've had Ms. V asked a question on Facebook Live. So tomorrow, when we talk to Trey, we're going to ask him about those pesky ants you're starting to see.
Yes.
And we're
let's
seeing them
talk
right
about
here
it.
in
Yeah,
the studio.
We have. So,
All right.
yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right, but it is now time for the impossible question.
It is. And what you're going to win today is lunch from Fat Tabs.
Okay.
All right.
I love
It's
it.
Meat Monday.
Meat.
So,
Give me some meat.
if you are hungry and want some Fat Tabs, it's a great time to get it.
All right.
Okay. Y'all know the rules.
What's the
Won
rules?
in the last 30 days. Give someone else a chance to win.
That's right.
All right.
And we did have a question, and so we'll pose the answer to that now. If you won the impossible question yesterday, yes, you are still eligible to play other games we have.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
It is 30 days per game.
Yes.
Okay.
Per
So
contest.
per
Okay.
contest, yeah.
All right. So now you know. If
So
you've
now
won
you
in
know.
the last 30 days, don't answer.
Or you can answer on Facebook Live and try to help somebody
you
win.
can help someone else, which would be great.
But you have to call in to win.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay, so here's your question. According to a survey, work and social media aside, This is still one of the top reasons we don't spend quality time together. What is it?
Oh.
So, according to a survey, work and social media aside means those don't count.
Okay.
This is still one of the top reasons we don't spend quality time together.
Huh.
What is it?
Yeah, this one's one of them old school answers.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm thinking.
Yeah, you take away your phone
and work.
and work. Yeah, the time you spend away from the home because of work.
Yeah. So.
What is one of those other top reasons you're not hanging out as a family?
Okay.
And this answer took me back. I was like, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Alyssa, great answer on Facebook Live to start things off.
Yeah, you guys give us a call with your answer. Win you some fat tabs. That sounds like a date night with tabs.
PHA2.
You're gonna get in
Win
trouble.
you some fat tab, baby.
Yeah, he's gonna call and be like, "Hey, quit putting me up."
Oh my goodness. All right, 580-584-3388, 3389, and 3372. Although 3389 may be acting a
Giving us some
cray cray.
fits.
All right, let's go to the lines then.
All right. Good morning. What's your answer?
A family member?
What?
Loss of a family?
Oh, the loss of a family member. No, it doesn't have anything to do with deaths. Tim Freeman said teenage hormones. That's a great answer.
That is a great answer.
That's not
And
it.
I'm gonna say you're too busy with your friends.
Ah, good answer. It's not friends taking
Okay.
up your time.
All right.
It's not friends taking up your time. Give me the question again.
Okay. According to a survey, work and social media aside, this is still one of the top reasons we don't spend quality time together. What is it? I'm so curious what this answer is.
It's one of those things that people have always complained about, taking time away from family. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Oh, laundry. That's a great answer. One of those chores. Oh, can't stand them. But it's not laundry.
Depression.
It's not depression.
Well, you know, people depressed don't want to hang out.
People that aren't hanging out with people get depressed.
Yeah, it's true, but they don't see it that way because they're depressed.
No. Yeah.
You know what I
Like-
mean?
Yeah, it's a cyclical thing. If you don't hang out with people, you become depressed, and you're depressed because you're not hanging out with people, but you're not hanging out with people because you're depressed.
If you
So-
would just hang out with people, you'd feel better.
So go ahead, suck it up, go hang out with somebody,
That's right.
and your depression will lighten.
That's right.
I'm not saying it's going to go away completely, but being around others, and make sure they're not toxic others. Duh. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Pride.
Pride. It's not pride.
I'm going to say holding grudges.
It's not holding grudges. It's
Okay.
not, y'all. It's not emotional like that. Y'all have
Oh,
beef with
come on.
family. It's none of that stuff.
Okay.
It's none of that stuff. This
That's
is
what I was thinking.
a
I'm
tried
mad
and
at you,
true.
and I'm going to be mad for 30 years. No hanging out.
Again, let it go.
Good morning. What's your answer? Is that why you can't spend time hanging out? Okay.
Wrong.
Okay.
You
Watching
are wrong.
TV.
It's not watching TV either.
Okay.
No, they would rather be watching TV than doing this.
Uh-oh.
Yep. I eat because I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy because I eat. Get in my belly! Look at the baby.
Oh my God.
How much you want
Okay.
for your baby? Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Is it kids' activities?
It is a kids' activity specifically, but it's not like soccer games or nothing like that. So that got us closest than anything before.
Homework.
It's homework! Who do we have on the phone?
Alyssa.
It's
Alyssa
Alyssa Stone.
Congratulations, Alyssa. Laney J saved your life.
Yeah.
And if Laney J hadn't done it, it would have been Veronica Tuttle because she just said homework as well on Facebook Live. So we're gonna hook you up with some fat tabs. Actually, that's food from Fat Tabs, not him himself. We can't give him away. But yes, come by the radio station to pick up your winnings. Thank you so much, Alyssa. You have a wonderful day. All right, bye-bye. Alyssa Stone. Actually, Laney J with the dub, but Alyssa Stone gets the win.
Well, I mean, and some teachers don't give homework anymore.
This is true. This is true. Some grades, even. Whole
Yeah.
grades will be like, nah. Yeah, according to this, the average family spends just 6 hours together a week. 6 hours a week. Typical family spends just 6 hours together a week, thanks in part to long working hours and time spent diving down digital rabbit holes. According to a study of 2,000 parents with children at home, most agree that work shifts are hindering family quality time. Other factors topping the list that didn't include your digital rabbit hole was homework at 29%, household chores came in at 27%, TV time was 21%, also after school activities, we had that answer up there, came in at 19%. It says here, when families are at home together, 37% admit they don't set aside specific time to spend with each other. The survey conducted by one poll on behalf of McCain Foods finds half of respondents think there are too many distractions in the home, particularly devices with screens that impact our quality time.
It's
I'd have to
true.
agree with that statement.
Yeah, it's true.
Number one is any screen.
Yeah.
And that's the best. I mean, if you let's say you have an hour where you have dinner. Set aside that hour for no screens whatsoever. Nothing on, no background, nothing. That way it opens up that quiet air for some good conversation amongst the family.
That's right.
You might as well eat dinner at the dinner table too while you're at it. Now, and I say that and people are like, but I gotta work till 6. Well, you can eat dinner at 6:30. Or you can eat dinner at 4. I mean, you can change your schedule a little bit to accommodate your work hours.
You could.
Most people do it, so is it an excuse? Only if you choose to make it one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just like if everyone else gets home at 4 and you get home at 6:30, they could have a snack and do their chores and their homework, and then you can eat together.
Boom.
So if you want to do it, you can.
Yeah, and you're like, but there's just not enough time. Everybody's got the same 24 hours in a day. It's just what you prioritize time for. That's all there is to it.
And then, maybe if you work evening shift, maybe you could just get up and have breakfast with your family or something, and then
Great
go back
point.
to bed or something
Great
like that.
point.
It's not always easy, but, time management's kind of hard.
Yeah, totally.
But our lives go really fast, especially these days, and when we live in a fast-paced world.
Right.
But if you choose to take the time for your family, you can. Everybody needs that quality time with the people they love. I mean, it's good for you. That's how we make it in this world.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We have the good Lord above. Okay, we do. But he gave us people for a reason.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
We have our people.
Iron sharpens iron, man.
We need to spend time with our people.
Totally.
So,
That's good stuff.
yeah, it's true.
Gustav.
Gustav!
All right. Let's see here. Tim says, I have never agreed with homework. May as well homeschool. Interesting.
Nola's never really had a lot of homework.
And she's in the 3rd grade?
Second.
2nd grade.
Yeah,
so
even in
kindergarten or preschool, kindergarten, 1st and 2nd. There's 4 years of school so far.
Pre-K,
Pre-K.
kindergarten, 1st and 2nd. Yeah,
Right.
she's never had a lot of homework. Our teachers, they give them the opportunity to do it in their class, and they can get it done. If they don't, they can take it home.
Well, I do think, in my personal opinion, I am not an educator and have never been, but I do believe that early time on, you could do, again, like sending spelling words home to study.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's different to me
Yes.
than homework.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Homework is, let's be honest, homework is a busy work that is to be done at home. You know what I mean? Usually.
Even when I was in school, though, when I had homework, it was because I didn't get done with something in class.
I had a couple of teachers that assigned homework every single day, and I did horrible in that class because I was not, I wasn't old enough or whatever to, however you want to put it, to be prioritize my time
Yeah.
and get that stuff done. I don't know.
Ooh, my parents made us sit down at the bar as soon as we got home from school. Do your homework.
Yeah, I was that way to an extent, but after both of my parents were working and we were coming home and letting ourselves in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't really just do it until
Yeah.
Mom got home.
That's
And
right.
started making you.
That's
Does
right.
that make sense?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I get it. That was the
Let
rule.
me get it done right before they get home.
Exactly. It's like, I sat down with like 13. I saw Mom pulling up, and then I sat down, opened the book, and acted like I've been working the whole time.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
So.
yes, of course.
But of course.
But of course.
Want to shout out to Betty, Alyssa, Tim, Veronica, Michael, Charla. I think I got it. Whitney, Larry, Tracy, Raylyn, Leilani, TJ. Everybody saying good morning on Facebook.
Good morning to all of you. That's right.
All right, we'll be back after your 8 o'clock news block.
Yes.
Give us 4 minutes. Best Country 106. We'll be back, Facebook Live, 4 minutes.
more than 40 candidates from across the nation, the Oklahoma Broadband Office has finally decided on a director. Former State Representative Mike Sanders has been chosen to lead that agency. It has a $1.6 billion budget of federal funds to be spent over the next 5 years. According to NonDoc, an online news service, the choice of Sanders came after the governor made it clear who he wanted to be the agency's first director. Stillwater police have made numerous arrests of individuals for possession and trafficking of fentanyl. Through these investigations, those arrested said that they received fentanyl-pressed pills from a suspect, Cord Moore. Their investigation revealed that Moore was the largest fentanyl distributor in the city of Stillwater. He's been arrested by Edmond police, then booked into the Payne County Jail on a $2 million bond. There will be a call to action from members of Pipe Off OTA this afternoon at the state capitol. That event runs from noon to 3 this afternoon. Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Michael Dean.
Attention farmers and ranchers, don't miss the Oklahoma City Farm Show April 13th through 15th at the OKC Fairgrounds Bennett Event Center. See the latest in farm and ranch equipment and services from more than 300 exhibitors. Arrive early for free coffee and rolls and register to win $1,000 in show bucks. Sponsored by Great Plains Kubota. Test drive and enter to win a zero-turn Spartan mower. Show hours 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., 4 p.m. Saturday. Admission and parking are free. Visit OklahomaCityFarmShow.com for details.
From the second your alarm goes off, 6 in the morning alerts are waiting to start your day.
By your first cup of coffee, you'll see live reports from the top breaking news team.
The suspect ran inside the Cox Convention Center.
And important stories from everywhere.
When you're ready to get dressed, you'll know the weather hour by hour.
To me, this is a big cup day, especially for kids.
And before you grab those keys, we'll help you map out your fastest route.
Coming out of Tulsa Hills, planning for the normal slowdowns.
Wake up better with 6 in the morning on Oklahoma's own News on 6.
In your local news and community events, don't miss Idabel Dogwood Days this Friday and Saturday in downtown Idabel. There will be a benefit dinner and auction for Flash and Kate Johnson April the 8th, beginning at 5:30 p.m. at the Old Choctaw Nation Community Center in Rosenville. For information or to make a donation, call 580-286-5035. Bogue Church is having a wild onion sale April the 8th from 11 to 2, $10 per tray, including wild onion, salt pork, chicken banama, beans, fried potatoes, fry bread, dessert, and canned soda. Everyone is invited to attend. For more local news and community events, visit our website, seokradio.com, and click the local news tab. If you have an item you would like on, email it to us, kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. I'm Laney J reporting.
Do you follow us on socials yet? Facebook.com/KKBIFM, @KKBIFM on Instagram. Just search KKBIFM on your favorite social media. Jay and Laney J live streaming, 7:10 to 9:30 a.m. Become a Best Country Bestie for tons of giveaways too. Make sure you hit see first on the notifications and join us weekdays online at seokradio.com. It's Jay and Laney J live, Best Country 106.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
I'm feeling tight and groggy. I need a cup of coffee to be on time to work. By 9, I got to move my body. Here we go. I work a 9 to 5. I'm really tired. That is my life. It's Monday. It's Monday. I work a 9 to 5. I'm really tired. I won't survive this Monday. Monday. To work I am returning. A tired and sleepy person. Getting up now to leave the house. I'll spend the whole week working. Wish it was still the weekend where I would still be sleeping. But instead I'm running behind for stupid morning meetings. I work a 9 to 5. I'm really tired. That is my life. It's Monday. It's Monday. I work a 9 to 5. I'm really tired. I won't survive. It's Monday. It's Monday. Ugh.
Wake up, don't just lay there like cold granite stone. Wake up. I was dreaming, but I should
That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
Today is Quirky Country Music Song Titles Day.
Ah.
Did you know that?
No.
This morning, Gail requested Ray Stevens' Yakety Yak, Don't Talk Back.
Ray Stevens did that?
Yeah.
Oh.
He did an episode of it.
I didn't know that.
That was good stuff. Big shout out to Gail this morning, one time. Who's probably working now.
You have a... Okay, well, let me see. It's 12 minutes after 8, okay?
What?
You have a list of every generation's favorite ride?
Yes.
Like what kind of ride?
Their vehicle.
Okay.
Favorite vehicle.
That's what I was wondering. Was it a vehicle, a carnival ride?
V-vehicle.
Those things, carnival rides scare me now.
Yeah?
Yeah, with the people, that one kid flew off of that one, and it just is scary.
Okay. Yeah, according to this is the generational favorites.
Okay.
When it comes to vehicles.
Okay.
All right, so do you want me to start older folks and go younger, or start younger folks and go older?
Younger and go older.
All right, younger. We're going to start with the Gen Z then. This is
Okay.
18 to 24 years old, according to this.
Okay.
Toyota Camry.
Okay.
What?
That's just funny. I don't know. Get your Toyota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Younger millennials, 25 to 34 years of old, they prefer the Toyota RAV4.
Okay.
Your older millennials and Gen X,
Okay.
that's 35 to 44.
Okay.
That'd be us.
Okay.
We fall into this category. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The Chevrolet Silverado.
Oh.
Chevy pickup.
Okay.
I don't hate that.
No, me neither.
All right. Gen X, which would be the older Gen X versions, 45 to 54,
Okay.
they prefer the Ford F-Series pickup truck.
Okay.
So Gen X to, millennials to Gen X, some of the younger Gen X's, Chevy Silverado. Oh, my bad. I mistook. I read the wrong line. The Gen X, 45 to 54, was the Chevy Silverado as well. Younger boomers, 55 to 64, it was the Ford F-Series.
Okay.
So there was two Chevy Silverados back to back, and then 55 to 64 prefers that Ford F-Series. The boomers, 65 to 74, prefer back to the Toyota RAV4. Thought that was interesting. And then pre-boomers, anybody that's older than 75, theirs was the Chevrolet Equinox.
Really?
Yeah. So there you go. In order from older pre-boomers all the way back up to Gen Z, it's the Chevy Equinox, the Toyota RAV4, the Ford F-Series, the Chevy Silverado, the Chevy Silverado, the Toyota RAV4, and then the Toyota Camry. So Toyota makes it 3 times, Chevrolet makes it 3 times as well, and Ford makes it once.
That's an interesting list.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I like it.
And now you know.
Alyssa, I'm curious to know what generation you are. She said her ride to college was a RAV4.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering what generation she's in.
Yeah, how old are you, Alyssa? If we may ask. Actually, I didn't ask. She
No, I
asked.
did. I asked.
You ladies can ask y'all's age all day, can't you?
Yeah.
34,
Okay.
says Alyssa. So she falls into the 25 to 34 Toyota RAV4.
She does.
She does
okay.
fall into that. That's funny.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Gen X 35, or older millennials to Gen X 35 to 44 being the Chevrolet Silverado. I guess I have owned a Chevrolet Silverado.
That would be my choice of truck if I was
Yeah.
going to buy a truck. Yeah, absolutely.
I had a Ford F-150 in my driveway. That was one of my first vehicles
Okay.
growing up. My dad had a welding machine, Ford F-350. My uncle was all Dodge pickups on
Yeah.
that side. It was interesting to see the split in, and my other uncle, I believe he has Chevrolets because he had a Corvette and a pickup.
Have you seen the videos where they've been doing on the reels, where it's a Ford owners or not truck owners how they pull up to certain situations? Those are hilarious.
You have to send me
And
one.
whoever does them is obviously a Chevy fan.
Okay.
Because the Dodge guy is normally pushing his vehicle.
Oh no.
The
no.
Ford guy's usually wearing a tutu. So I mean, it's quite funny.
And the Chevy guy looks pretty cool coming.
Yeah. The Chevy guy always looks cool.
Yeah.
So
as long as the truck's not dragging its rear end like a dog with worms, I'm good.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah,
but
it's like
yeah,
a
okay.
You know what I mean when a dog
Yes,
scoots its butt crack
yes.
across the carpet because it's itchy?
Yeah.
You know what I
Because
mean?
it has worms. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably worms.
Yeah. Yeah. That's too funny.
It does though. When you drive a truck that's like jacked up in the front and sagging in the
Yeah.
back.
It looks dumb.
Yeah.
So you don't do that.
Looks like you should be asking for a hump in jail.
Yeah. For something, you should be asking for something.
Which is a cigarette, by the way.
I thought those were squares. I've never heard them called humps.
Really?
Yeah.
You never been to prison?
No, and I'm glad that I haven't.
I think that's specific for a camel.
Ah, I can see that.
Maybe.
Yep, they would call a camel a hump. I get it. Okay.
I got it.
Yep.
See what you're saying?
Camel wide, non-filter.
Dang.
I know, right?
Trying to get all of the cancer
Yeah.
in you at once.
Get it up.
Are we going to play Call First Trivia?
Absolutely. Let's see if
Is
we
it
got
fun and easy?
something easy this morning. Oh, it's easy to
It's
me.
an easy one?
Yep.
All right.
Oh.
What's up? Uh-oh. She's trying to find a hard one on y'all now. I can feel it. Very interesting. Find another one?
Wow.
You got it?
No, I think this one's good.
Okay.
Somebody is going to get it.
Oh, she feels confident, my folks.
I do.
All right, then. We got 60 seconds. Call First Trivia happening now. You got to line up the phones if you want to play.
That's
so
right.
call right now, 580-584-3388, 3389, or 3372. We'll play Call First Trivia in 60 seconds. We'll be right back, Facebook Live, 60 seconds. All right, we are back with Call First Trivia, and we got a guy on the line, so let's go to the phones. Good morning. Who do we have on the phone? James Woods. All right, you ready to play some Call First Trivia, my friend? All right, let's do it. You'll have 10 seconds after she says, who is it?
All right, this country music singer in 1953 had a #1 country chart with the song I'll Never Get Out of This World Alive. That year, in 1953, he also had 2 other #1 hits. Who was it? You just got 5 seconds. No, good guess, but that's not it.
You're out of time. Great try. Great try.
Nobody else is trying?
Nobody
I
else
can't
was
believe
even on
it.
the line.
Man.
Can't believe it.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
That's all right. You can't do it. You can't do it. Does anybody know? Facebook Live? Can y'all answer?
I don't see no answers coming out.
I know. Usually we have a couple.
Man.
That's all right.
You stumped the panel.
I did.
With the original.
Sure did. All right. Do-do-do-do. That's fine. Y'all don't know?
We don't
No
know.
t-shirts for you.
No t-shirt for you. How about this song then? It's Dinosaur.
Ah.
Best Country 106. Here's your answer right here. All right, we'll be back, Facebook Live.
the door?
Where is the door? The answer actually was Hank Williams. Now,
Yeah.
that was Hank Williams Jr., of course, but the
Yeah.
answer was Hank Williams. So
It was
now you know. No one's half the battle.
G.I.
Jane.
Oh, ooh, got me. Hey, we have our contest going on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
You guys need to check it out. I'm
about
anxious
that?
to see who can win this one. It is our Facebook movie trivia, where if you get the correct answer, you will get 4 tickets to the McCurtain Cinema, a free large drink and free large popcorn for you, and you can take 3 people with you. So it's pretty interesting, and the contest is going on. So what you do is you go to our Facebook page, you find the picture of the actor, the most recent one. It's there. I've seen it.
You saint it?
Yeah. And anyway, so you have to, number 1, name the name of the actor. It's got to be spelled correctly. It's got to be their original name. And number 2 is Jay's favorite movie with that actor. And number 3 is my favorite movie with that actor.
Nice.
So it's fun.
Yeah, buddy.
It is fun.
This one's a good one too.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it is.
I like it a lot.
Me too.
Yeah. Coming up next is Best Country Update. Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
And if you are trying to stream and you can't, our streaming, so we're gonna have to see. We will get that fixed.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Just know that we're working on it.
Absolutely. Sorry about that, folks. The old Wi-Fi
Yeah.
the old Wi-Fi
that's-
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it ever got fixed over the weekend. In the origination of its problem, maybe I should reset this stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. Yes. There was a post from Pine about what you should and shouldn't do. So I was gonna go
Okay,
back and
cool.
read that and see
Perfect.
what they said. Maybe we could fix that. So.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. Did you see the mysterious message posted on the Blockbuster Video website over the weekend?
No, but there was something that I saw something about it and I got distracted and wasn't able to read it.
It said, quote, "We are working on rewinding your movie," end quote. This has caused some pretty big commotion about the possibility of Blockbuster making a comeback. Thought that was interesting. We just talked about it the other day.
I wonder.
Blockbuster Video is coming back. Rent your favorite movies on VHS.
VHS? Gosh, I don't think I even have a DVD player.
Come into the store and rent our huge selection from Ace Ventura to Zoolander.
I have to get in my car and drive? To a place? Ugh.
Just be sure you bring it back the next day.
Wait, I have to go back to the store a second time? No wonder this place closed.
We're bringing back all the nostalgia, like late fees. So, are you ready to rent from Blockbuster?
Okay, I guess I'll take a copy of Titanic.
Oh, sorry. All our copies of Titanic are out. Blockbuster Video. Be kind and rewind.
I don't know what that means.
Oh my goodness.
Poor newer generations. They have
Yeah.
no clue what late fees are.
My mom has a cabinet, and in the bottom of that cabinet, there's a bunch of VHS tapes.
Yeah.
So when Nala first discovered them, she says, "Mom, what are these? It's movies."
Yeah.
What? Like this? Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Kids just don't get it. Like, we did not have that growing up. We do not have what you have.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The closest possible thing to what you have today that we had when we were growing up was HBO.
Yep.
Home box office.
Yep.
It had the best and the greatest movies that
You're
had
right.
just come out of the theater.
Yep.
But weren't quite available on VHS or whatever. Yeah. HBO.
Yep.
But you had to pay a gajillion dollars a month to have it.
That's
It
true.
felt like. I never had HBO as a kid.
I know
Or-
we had
or
it at some
Skinamax.
point, but I don't remember. Yeah. I don't remember. I bet we did.
I wasn't allowed any type of I think that's my phone making that noise.
I had my Walkman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Walkman and then I had a Discman.
Yep, I had one of those too, and then I used to have one that I'd hook into my car.
You remember? Yeah.
With the cassette tape.
You
Yeah,
put a cassette
you had to
tape and
have
a little
that.
ribbon coming off of it.
Yes.
I remember that. Dang.
Ew.
That was the cassette tape with the little ribbon coming off of it was the first form of the aux cord.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean?
It was. You're absolutely right.
That's hilarious.
All right. That's just a reminder there for me to ask you about that. All right. Oh, come on.
What?
Nothing. We're
What are
going
you
to do
saying
this.
all going on about?
We're going to do this after the best country update.
Okay, what is it?
The best female country singers of all time.
According to the experts, we'll
Yeah.
see if we agree with the experts. I think it was interesting. Last week it was best female singers of all time,
Right, and now we've got.
and I noticed there was no country artists on that list.
They heard you.
Yes, so
They
they
heard you.
created a best female country singers of all time.
Yeah, I'm ready to see that. So.
For us.
And Grey's Anatomy was renewed for its 20th season. Come on.
I mean,
Do y'all watch that before I start talking
we.
trash?
I'll be honest. I think I cut it off like episode 17. I mean, season 17. I don't remember exactly.
You know, I started watching it, and
Yeah.
then I got a couple seasons in. You know, this was a couple of years ago because everybody kept saying, "Oh, you got to watch it. You got to watch it."
Right.
Well, let me catch up,
Right.
binge watch it a little bit. I did, and I thought it got stupid. It was just dumb after a few seasons.
At this point, I figured the entire show would have died in a plane crash.
Yeah.
Because I think there's been 3 plane crashes where major members have died.
Oh yeah. So everybody should be gone.
Yeah, so I figured by now they would just end the show in a plane crash.
Yeah, I got you.
Like, I don't know.
What's her name? Meredith.
Meredith, yes.
She the head doctor lady or whatever.
Meredith Grey.
Yeah.
Yes. Grey's Anatomy.
Yes, excuse me. I've really been into. I've always liked 911, but I never got to really watch it.
Reno 911?
No,
Okay.
just 911. There's 911, and then there's 911 Lone Star. This is just 911 in Los Angeles.
Okay.
It's got Angela Bassett and Peter Krause in it. Yeah, Oliver Stark. Anyway, it's a good show.
Never
I
seen
have been binge watching it. I'm down up to season 5, and I think they're on like season 6.
I told you a couple weeks ago. The wife and I have been binging Blacklist, and by binging, I say when we sit down for dinner, we'll watch an episode or 2.
Is it? Do you still like it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I quickly tire. Excuse me. I quickly tire of these like out there
Yes.
storylines,
Yes.
and they're becoming even more out there. So yeah, it's. When the FBI agent starts, like, when the supposed good FBI agent starts killing people off, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Sometimes they ruin shows with those weird plots. They
Yeah.
do. Not gonna lie. So.
Tom says Dolly Parton is the GOAT. She may have made the list, Tom.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
We'll see. We'll look on there and see.
Absolutely.
And we'll have to name any that didn't make the list as our, what do they call them?
Honoraries.
Honorary,
The ones
yeah.
that we think are best because we know the experts aren't
Exactly.
that great.
Not usually.
I love the bunnies, by the way.
You like the decorations?
I do.
Cool.
I love the bunnies. Did
Cool.
you put those up there?
I did.
You
I
did?
I put the little tack in there, yes.
I mean, the thing is, they're even. So that's why I'm wondering.
There
if
may
you
have
need-
been 2 women in this building telling me exactly what and
Ah,
where to put it.
Gotcha.
But yes, I, being the tall person that I am, tacked the things.
I mean, I wouldn't have had them even, I can tell you that. But I think they're cute. They look good. Bunny butts. They're cute.
Little bunnies.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see them on Facebook Live? There you go.
They're cute.
Oh, isn't that special?
Yes.
All
Stop it.
right, you ready
Stop
for your
it.
best country update?
Yes.
After the best country update, we have your top female country artists of all time up next. All right, give us a break.
Seriously, you're still growing, and it messes with your judgment.
Yeah, I know.
Trust me, you could do some things you don't really want to do. If you're a grown woman, it's different, but you're not.
I know, okay? I know.
Teenagers know everything. So talk about underage drinking before they know it all. Before they're teens. Start talking before they start drinking. And keep talking. Learn more at StopAlcoholAbuse.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Barbara Ann's Insurance in Broken Bow has all of your insurance needs covered. With 23 years of experience and multiple insurance companies, you'll get the right coverage. Commercial business, cabins, homes, cars, boats, ATVs, motorcycles, even builder's risk. Barbara Ann's offers easy ways to pay, including online, in the office, or utilize their drive-through window. Give them a call today at 584-2315, located at 906 North Park Drive in Broken Bow. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. Barbara Ann's Insurance.
Time now for the Best Country Update.
Woohoo!
Pew, 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 pew.
Yes, I can't help but wonder. Okay, Carly Pierce.
Okay.
She sits at the top of the media-based country air check chart this week with her latest single, What He Didn't Do. That's her 4th career #1. And I wonder if that is directed or about her ex-husband, Michael Ray.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. When she wrote the song, she said she needed to be reminded of her worth and that she deserved better. And her fans have shown her that she does. So, anyway, Carly, I'm just curious. Was that about Michael?
Ooh.
Is it L or Ellie?
Elle King.
It's L? Okay.
Elle King.
Elle King made a surprise appearance at Shoto High School in Tulsa.
What?
Before her show in the area on Friday.
That's
pretty
cool.
cool. She had gotten a letter from senior Emma Hughes, who was praising her teacher, Kathy Welker Graham. She's an avid Elle King fan, and she's Shoto High's Teacher of the Year.
Okay.
So Elle went, she obviously showed up on her tour bus, and she played America's Sweetheart for the teacher.
Aww.
And she spent some time with students, took lots of pictures.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's very interesting. That was cool of Elle. Little Big Town and Brad Paisley will headline a fundraising event for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. It raises money for research on a cure for Parkinson's disease. They call it A Country Thing Happened on the Way to Cure Parkinson's. And that'll take place at Nashville's Fisher Center at Belmont University, April 26th.
I like it.
Kip Moore's released a new song and video called Kinda Bar. That's from his upcoming 5th studio album, Damn Love. He co-wrote and co-produced the song, while the video serves as the prequel to Kip's recently released video for Damn Love.
All right.
So there we go. Kip Moore, he keeps doing big things.
Yeah.
You know.
You just like saying that word.
Damn Love.
Ah!
Well, that's the name
Tony
of the
said
album.
that's how rumors get started.
It is. You're right.
All right, folks. I've got your list of best female country singers of all time. Now, this one's per the critics and some fans.
Okay.
All right, so we had our chance to vote, but we didn't.
Well, they didn't.
All right, I'm going to start number 5 and work my way up to number 1.
Great idea.
All right, number 5, the newest singer on the list, Carrie Underwood.
Really?
Yep, Carrie Underwood comes in at number 5.
Okay. All right.
Number 4, we had somebody comment into this one. Looks like Tom Daniel said Patsy Cline's got to be there. Well, she is. She comes in at number 4.
Okay.
Patsy Cline.
Okay.
Number 3 was Reba McEntire.
Okay.
Okay.
I can dig it.
I can dig it. Also on the list and on the comments, Tom Daniel said, well, Loretta Lynn probably before Patsy Cline. And you're right, Tom. Loretta Lynn comes in at number 2.
Okay, so who's number 1?
Also, Tom is right with Dolly Parton has to be the GOAT. According to the best female country singers of all time, per the critics and the fans, it's number 1, Dolly Parton. Number 2, Loretta Lynn. Number 3, Reba McEntire. Number 4, Patsy Cline. And number 5, Carrie Underwood. I would ask you, who would you put number 6? Who is that honorable mention? Honorable.
I don't know.
Who's the honorable mention?
I don't know.
Those are some good singers right there at the top of the list there. So
They are. They're all talented.
Tanya Tuckers or
You know, Tanya Tucker was good, but
She
I
had
think
that
she
twang.
was she did, but she just wasn't.
Barbara Mandrell.
Okay.
Babs? No, that was which one was that? That was also a Barbara, wasn't it?
I don't know, Babs. Who's Babs?
That was
Barbara Streisand.
Streisand, yes. Mecca Streisand.
For some reason, I don't like Barbara.
Tammy
Streisand.
Wynette, Tony says.
Okay.
I can see
All
that.
right.
I can see that. Tanya Tucker, Christine said.
I mean, there's been some great country music artists out there.
Sorry. No, yeah, there's been some great country female artists over the years.
Yes, there has.
Shania Twain. Go Charlotte.
I don't. I don't.
You don't like Shania?
No.
You don't think she can sing good? Well, I mean,
I didn't say that.
what are you saying?
I mean, I like Shania Twain, but is she one of the greatest female country music singers of all time?
I got you. I hear what you're saying.
I
I'm
don't
picking
know.
up what you're
I
putting
didn't
down.
even, I didn't even know Charlotte liked Shania Twain.
See, she just likes to say, "Let's go, girls."
Boom.
Kick in the duck.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd put Shania Twain on that list.
No?
I'd put Martina McBride on there before Shania Twain.
Okay.
Okay.
I see that.
And I'm glad Reba made
Martina
the list.
McBride. That's a great one.
She's a wonderful. Her voice is great.
I love that one.
So, yeah.
All right then.
I'm sure I'm missing someone. I think, but you know, I don't know. Carrie Underwood's a great singer too, but in the top 5,
Yeah, good point.
you know, I just.
I mean, she, like I said, she is the newest singer on the list.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was just curious.
Well, I'm
Just curious.
absolutely glad Dolly Parton made it. She should have.
As the number one.
Yeah, and you know, there are things, and well, it's just for singers. 'Cause
Right.
I was going to say, there are things about these women that make them great women, period.
Yeah.
You know, like Dolly. She's done a lot with her fame. She's done a lot for people, especially for kids.
True.
So, you know.
No, that's
it's
a great
just-
point.
And
Yeah.
so is Reba McEntire. So,
Absolutely.
you know, they're great women. They do good things.
Christine said Gretchen Wilson, I think.
'Cause
As a great
I'm
singer?
redneck woman.
Didn't she just kind of scream at you?
She did, like Beyonce. They just screamed. I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, but I do have a couple of our honorable mentions pulled up here. As I mean, you kind of got to put Martina McBride on there, like you said. I got her
Faith
next,
Hill.
but first, Barbara Mandrell, because she was actually country before country was cool.
You're right.
All right, we'll be back. Fast Country 106. Listen on the air. Yeah, Wild Angels. That's right. Martina McBride makes our, what do you call it?
Our honorary list.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sarah Evans, Larry P. says. Winona Judd, Charla says.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I. Tony said that's how rumors get started. Speaking of rumors, you got a text.
Yeah, that said Dolly hadn't done anything but, fool around with Kenny.
Man, Dolly and Kenny never had an affair.
You don't think they did?
Nope. I think it was rumors.
Okay.
I think Dolly was just outspoken and funny about her sexuality, if you will, in a day and age when women especially just didn't make jokes about that. Because if you think about it, Dolly says multiple times over her years, she patterned her look after a hooker.
She did. That's
You know what
right.
I mean?
Yep.
And women just didn't talk like that back then.
You're right, they didn't.
So she was a trailblazer for women for sure.
And they definitely didn't look like her.
Exactly.
So yeah, she did do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I thought this was interesting. This is a comment or a post I saw, and it has Elon Musk's face on it, but I don't know if this. I don't know if this is actually a quote of his or not, but it was interesting. It says, "The poor are poor because they spend most of their money. The middle class are middle class because they save most of their money. The wealthy are wealthy because they invest most of their money." So if you were to think just about your money income right now, first off, if you don't know how much money is outgoing, that's part of the problem.
Yes.
You don't know where your money's going, that is absolutely part of the problem. But
True.
If you're looking at your finances right now and you're saying, I'm spending the majority of what I'm making, then you're probably going to stay where you're at.
You need to reel it in.
You're not going. In other words, you're probably living beyond your means.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you save, if you've gotten to the point where you're saving now, that's a great thing. Don't get me wrong.
It is.
But what is that savings doing for you?
Right.
Is that money making you money?
It should be.
The wealthy always look to make their money make them money.
Yes. So people just have different mindsets than others.
Absolutely.
You can definitely train your mind, but you've got to want it.
My mind is a poor mindset.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. My brother's is an wealthy
I gotcha.
mindset. Now
Yeah.
I am now to the point in life that I am able to invest and do so.
Yeah.
Do I invest as heavily as I should? Absolutely not. But my brother has always invested the way he should, since as long as I can remember, because he is wealthy mindset.
You got to have, to me, you have to have a sharp mind for that, investing. Because I know there's people out there to help you, but those people that do help you sometimes are not always right.
They're trying to get money too.
Right.
Yeah,
so it's not always as easy as it seems. To me, you got to have a really sharp. That's not something I could do.
Very much so. Very much so. If you're going to be in debt, you might as well make that debt work for you.
That's right. It should work for
Buy
you.
real estate instead of spending on your credit card. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If
I agree with
you're
that.
going into debt.
I agree.
If you have the ability to not have to go into debt and you're able to buy your properties outright, even better.
That's right.
Because, all your billionaires, they don't have debt. They're just buying it outright because they have a bunch of money.
You're right. So they just rack it up.
They're racking it up, man.
Racking up the moolah. You guys remember to check out our website, seokradio.com. Click the local news tab. You'll find our community news, community events, local news, things that are going on. And Swap Shop is there as well. If you miss a episode of Swap Shop, you can go back there and look at our list. Very easy for you to find, very easy to navigate. It's a great website. What is it? What's so funny?
These egg prices better not affect the Cadbury ones. I'm just saying. We will know it's a government conspiracy if Cadbury eggs are expensive this year.
You know what? I hope they're not.
For seriously.
I hope they're not. Michael says he just throws his money out the window while he's driving.
I saw that. He's like that guy. What was that commercial where he was made of money and he was driving down the road on a motorcycle and he was, shedding? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It was like a Geico or something commercial.
It was the insurance commercial.
Yeah, it was one of those commercials. Anyways, but if you're driving with the wrong insurance, you're shedding money.
Yeah,
that's what
right.
That comment reminded me of, Michael. Then it's Charla.
That's right. Charlotte and Black Betty.
Charlotte. Black Betty, bam a lamb.
Oh, Black Betty.
Bam a lamb.
Black Betty had a child.
Bam a lamb. She gone wild. Bam a lamb.
Yeah, Black Betty was wild. You know it. She was wild.
You know it.
What?
We got about 6 minutes till we get into
We
the
do.
swap shop, guys.
Monday, March
Edition.
27th edition of Swap Shop.
Dang. We'll take a convoy right into it, too.
Oh, I love it. Duncan.
Nobody said Trisha Yearwood.
Oh, you know what? And
She's got some good voices.
She does. She does. We forgot about Trisha.
Yeah. So I got Trisha and I got C.W. McCall lined up to bring us into the
He's a
swap
great
shop.
female country artist as well.
I was just talking about a convoy. What's up, Cheryl?
Rocking through the night.
Oh,
Miranda.
I gave a listener a hard time this morning when she called in.
What'd you do?
I think it was Leilani. I'm not 100% on this. Leilani, if you're listening, it was you. Let me know. But so I played.
You're gonna gain some fans playing C.W. McCall.
Good.
They're happy.
Cool. But no, I played a Clay Walker song.
Yeah.
This morning.
Okay.
Earlier, and then as it was ending and another song was going on, I got a call for a request, and I was like,
Okay.
"Best Country 106. What's your request?" And the lady on the other line, she says, "Hi Jay," and it kind of felt familiar. And she was like, "Can I hear Clay Walker?" And they gave me another Clay Walker song, and I kind of chuckled. I was like, "That's the song we just wrapped up a Clay Walker song."
Okay.
So that probably gave the idea to,
Like, I'd like to hear such and such.
such and such. Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
but it wasn't 2 for Tuesday either.
Right.
So
All right. So did you shoot her down?
yeah, I get roped.
Oh.
Just a little bit. Just a little one.
So she's probably like, you know what? Tomorrow morning,
Forget
I'm
that
calling
one.
in too.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And tomorrow you can request Clay Walker, and then I'll play 2 songs for you.
If he will.
Maybe.
It probably was Leilani.
Probably. I think it was, maybe. Anyway.
Such a nice woman.
I know, I give her a
You'd
hard
be
time
so
too.
mean.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
How dare I?
I think she could handle you though.
Christine, yeah, probably. Christine said she missed the impossible question.
What?
Darn.
Really?
Only an hour. Only an
I
hour.
thought
I
I
missed it by an hour.
seen her in there, but okay. All
She
right.
didn't answer the impossible question. Oh, she did. She missed the answer, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that. She said it was me.
It was me. I got her. Leilani.
Leilani, don't hold it against him.
She was getting ready for it, so yeah, it was me. Okay. Well, I had to give you a hard time, Leilani.
Yeah. Call tomorrow.
Please.
And she said, but I'll be calling tomorrow. I think
I
it's
love
great that you do take requests like that in the morning.
Yeah, no,
You
I
know,
enjoy it.
I think it's good. It
Sometimes
gives-
I get a ton of them, sometimes I get one.
Right. It gives people a chance. So, I think it's good.
I got you, Leilani. I got you tomorrow. Whatever you want to hear. Whatever artist you want to hear, I'll play a couple songs. Because that's how 2 for Tuesday works.
That's right.
You shoot us a request for an artist, we'll play 2 songs by that artist. Back to back.
Back to back.
Back to back. Shout out to who was it? Make sure. Yeah, Randy Stover
Oh, yeah?
commented on my post. Yesterday, Friday, we talked about the trashiest Oklahoma towns.
Yes. Adabelle being one of those.
Idabel was on that list, and then he commented, I think it was also on the list of the most dangerous.
It is.
And it is. Couple people, matter of fact, it was funny. Apparently Friday, a couple people talked about it at school after we talked about it, because Jackson came home and he was like, "Is there really more murders in Idabel than there are in Oklahoma City?" And he's like, "Because somebody so and so was talking about it." I was like, "Well, not technically like more number of murders, no, but the statement that was made was it was on the list per capita.
Yes.
You're more likely to be a victim of violent crime or property theft than in Oklahoma City. That was the
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And
per capita.
yeah, for the town that size compared to other towns in
Right.
the United States that size.
Yeah.
It's
For every
dangerous.
100 people, you're 12% likely, or whatever it is, whatever
Right.
whatever the statement is. So there you go.
Well.
So we talked about it, and it is. So Somebody gave us the old.
Well, it's true.
Steve said,
It's true.
yeah, it's true. The gasp. He typed gasp is what he did, actually.
Uh-oh. Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Gasp.
Gasp.
Gasp. Oh, never mind.
What?
Nothing. Gotta be nice.
You remember the breakfast wars a little while back?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you about. Duncan?
Yeah. Well, you'd think Taco Bell would be the first major fast food chain to offer morning tacos, but a different eatery entirely now has them on the menu. Yeah.
And?
As Insider puts it, quote, the breakfast wars are heating up again as Dunkin' makes a frontline push with its Wednesday debut of breakfast tacos. Just in time to keep guests fueled at the first sign of spring. Per the release, the dish will feature a warm flour tortilla stuffed with scrambled eggs, melted sharp white cheddar cheese, fire roasted corn, and a drizzle of tangy lime crema for a refreshing finish. Yeah.
That does not sound good.
Bacon bits sprinkled on top are optional for the tacos, which, despite their name, are available all day and will sell for under $3, depending on your location.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, breakfast tacos. Why wait for lunch to get the runs, you know? Oops. Yeah, when you're thinking authentic Mexican food, you think Dunkin'.
Yeah, you don't. I'm sorry.
No.
It's just not happening.
Not at all. We don't have one of those around here anyway.
No, we don't.
Taco Bell is still apologizing for their over-the-top breakfast foods. Remember the breakfast egg wrap or whatever it was?
Yes,
Like
yeah.
a toasted egg.
I'm sorry.
shell thing.
Some places just shouldn't.
Just don't do breakfast.
Yeah. They just shouldn't do breakfast. Just leave it alone.
Remember last week we were talking about coins
Yeah.
and being super expensive?
Yeah.
And we were bugging the local pawn shop.
Yeah.
Who was all of a sudden getting all kinds of coins pop
Yeah.
up. You know, the crackheads bringing their nickels, their wooden nickels. Well, apparently the world's most expensive coin, one commemorating the murder of Julius Caesar, minted by the very Brutus who betrayed him, has been seized from a U.S. buyer and repatriated to Greece. The extraordinary rare coin, one of only 3 gold versions known to exist, and 28 other antiquities looted from Greece, were seized in multiple criminal investigations into traffickers and smugglers, according to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, which returned the items to Greek officials in a Tuesday ceremony. The haul was valued at $20 million, and the coin alone, about the size of a nickel, weighed in at $4.2 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Siri's like, hey,
million.
where can we get that?
Yeah, exactly. I found this one.
Yeah.
So a billionaire had to give up $4.2 million worth of something.
Well.
Aww. It's hard to feel bad for a billionaire.
Too bad. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like me having to give up losing a 20
Yeah.
for a billionaire. You know what I mean?
Yes. Nothing.
Yeah. I think this, once again, has inspired me to look through the coins in my ashtray in my car.
You should.
All right, we'll be back with Swap Shop coming up next. Here's Trisha Yearwood, Best Country 106. All right, we'll be back, Facebook Live, with your Swap Shop up next. Good morning, Tiffany.
giveaway program. The numbers to call are 584-3388, 584-3389, and 584-3372. You may email your items to our shopper's mailbag at kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. Keep your calls to 3 items or less, and young businesses may call. Swap Shop is heard Monday through Friday, 9 to 9:30 a.m. exclusively on Best Country 106. Today's Swap Shop is brought to you by
Moyer Equipment, Laura Lindley, attorney at law, Choctaw Electric Cooperative, and Insulation Solutions. Good morning, Swap Shop. How do you do?
Let's go to the phone lines.
Okay, let's get them. Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Well, I'm great, thank you. How are you?
All right. Hey, I still got these vehicles for sale for $1,200. I've got a regular washer hot point. I'm 125 for it. It does work. Works real good. And I've got another washer and dryer that I want to sell too. And I'm looking for a truck. If anybody's got a pickup between 1,000 and 15, and then call my number at 580-513-2117.
All right, that's 580-513-2117. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Yes, ma'am. I have 4 good used tires for sale. They're LT 265/70 R17s. They're 10-ply tires. I have farm fresh chicken eggs for sale. I'm looking for a good used dirt bike for sale with title. And I'm also looking for some pigeon or quail for dog training. If anybody has any for sale, if they want more information about this, they can call 580-306-5102. If I don't answer, leave me a voicemail. I'll get back with them.
All right, that's 580-306-5102. Thank you. Have a good day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yeah, this morning I got 20 sheets of 4x12 sheetrock, and was left over. I gave $20 a sheet for it, and I'll 10. If that's too high, over. I just ain't got no need for it. I just need to get it up. And also, I'm still trying to sell that $2,000.
All right, your phone's cutting out. I think we lost you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Did you get the part about Tyrone?
Yes. All right, we keep. All right, we keep losing you, sir. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I'm looking for a carpenter. We're accepting bids from my mom's house. It's for house repairs. And the number to call is 580-236-4920.
236-4920. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
I have lost 4 beagle puppies up here on 40,000 Hall Road, north of Bright City. And I found one of them. It's been a couple of days. So if anyone has seen them, they can call 580-212-0008.
All right, that's 580-212-0008. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thanks.
All right. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
All right, let's try it again.
Okay.
This morning I got 20 pieces of 4x8 sheetrock. It was left over on the project I had, and I paid. I'm at $10 a sheet. And somebody called me and offer. I just need it out of my way. I just have no use for it. And also, I have still got that 2000 model S450 pickup.
All right, I think we lost you again.
Do you know the
2000
number?
model. Yeah. 580-236-5091 is that number. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, ma'am. I have a steel weed eater and a steel blower that's battery operated. I have 2 batteries and 3 batteries and 2 chargers that I'd like to sell today. The number is 580-612-6004.
580-612-6004. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Laney J, I still have my dishwasher for sale for $200 from me. They can call 580-212-7281 if they don't give me a voicemail.
580-212-7281. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
We have fresh eggs for sale, and the number to call is 580-236-2617.
580-236-2617. Thank you, ma'am. All right.
Good straight run there.
Yes.
For the
and
Swap Shop.
where do we go here?
Where do we go from here?
That listener. Oh, is it? Go ahead. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, good morning. I still have the 17 acres with a 3-bedroom log home for sale in Smithville. I'm asking $450 or best offer. I'm also looking for a used vehicle for an 18-year-old girl. Needs to be automatic. Somewhere around $2,000 for it. You can reach me at 580-703-3064.
580-703-3064. Thank you, sir. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. I have got a high-end Kenmore elite cook stove for sale. It's electric. It's a double oven. Got 5 burners on the top. The only thing that I can't get to work is the triple burner on the right-hand side. It'll work in the middle, but it doesn't work on high or low. But all the other burners work, and both ovens work. And I'd like to sell it. I also have a dishwasher for sale. It was working when we pulled it out of the house. I'll let that go pretty cheap. And the number to call is 306-2177.
580-306-2177. Thank you. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
All right, I'm going to try it again, lady. I have a 20-seat 4x12 sheetrock.
Oh, yeah, we got that.
2,000 mile Ford pickup. It's got a real good motor, 4 real good tires, got a lot of new parts on it, and it runs, but it does have a transmission issue. You can drive it, but it does have a transmission issue. And I'm asking $2,500 or somebody make me an offer of it. And if anybody's interested, give me a call, 580-236-5091.
All right, that's 236-5091. Thank you. Have a good day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. I have eggs for sale, $2 a dozen. I also have laying hens for sale. That's 580-212-7103.
That's 580-212-7103. Thank you. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I would like to put my sister Debbie Tickner on the birthday list, and also my cousin Misty Roan on the birthday list.
All right, so we got Debbie Tickner and Misty Roan.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I got them down. Thank you so much for calling them in. You too, dear. Thank you. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
I know, Laney J.
Not much. What can I do for you?
Oh, I need a push mower. I'm gonna try to work on one, but I don't think it's gonna run. I'm over here in Deep Clean. I need one. I don't need no bag on. I just need a 20-inch or 22-inch. Number is 580-784-5472.
870-784-5472. Thank you. Have a good day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. I have an Amana refrigerator for sale, stainless steel. Still has the plastic on the doors and inside. I'm asking $800 for it. It is brand new, about 9 months old. I'm in Broken Bow. I also have a full-size metal frame bed for sale. Really nice bed. And I have a 9-drawer dresser with a big mirror, pretty mirror. And then I have a high bow dresser that can match. My telephone number is 580-314-5857.
That's 580-314-5857. Thank you, ma'am. Alrighty. 17 minutes after 9 o'clock. Is that right? Y'all, man, y'all are so mean to me. I forgot how mean y'all were to me Friday. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Morning, Laney J. Hey, I have got some tomato hoops. They're heavy-duty tomato hoops made out of cement wire. If anybody is needing them to support tomatoes this year, they can reach me at 580-933-3935.
580-933-3935. Thank you. Have a good day. All right.
You say cement?
They're made out of cement wire.
What does that mean?
It's heavy-duty wire, pretty much.
I got you.
Yeah, you know, if you're just
a
heavy.
thicker wire than
Yes.
your average.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thicker than your average.
I was thinking maybe like there was some cement around the wire or something. You
No.
know, like I don't know. It was sounding okay.
No, they're just heavy.
Learn
duty.
something new every day.
Hey, just heavy duty.
Hey, duty.
Hey, duty.
Put them big animators up on there. Big animators.
Oh my goodness.
Right,
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I was just checking to see if anybody out there might have a 04 Honda Pilot that they park now. And if so, they can give me a call at 580-236-6679.
580-236-6679. Thank you. Have a good day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
I have a birthday for you.
Okay.
Inslee Clark. She's 3 years old.
Inslee Clark.
Yes.
All right. I got her on the list. Thanks for calling her in.
Thank you.
Bye. All righty. There is a cornhole tournament for Caitlin Shomo March 31st, which is Friday. It'll be, registration is from 5:30 to 6:30. Yeah. The bags will fly at 6:30. It's $50 per team. It's at the Broken Bow Community Center, and concession will be available. And again, that's a benefit cornhole tournament for Caitlin Shomo. You guys just got to show up at the Broken Bow Community Center. So, there you have it. That's Friday night. Let's see. Seeing if I have any other community announcements.
Here you go.
Uh-oh. Let me see.
Sorry.
It's true.
Inside joke, people.
Oh, it's true. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yeah, hey, this morning I got one more of them goat dog puppies left, Great Pyrenees. I have got one little old goat ready to wean. And I have got some baby chicks that are 6 days old now, if somebody needs some. They're barnyard mixes, all out of brown and green eggs and blue eggs. Number's 212-0578.
All right, that's 580-212-0578. Thank you, ma'am. You too. Bye-bye.
I think one of those was a little older than 6 days.
Well, yeah, she's got her roosters. That sucker was crowing, wasn't it? That was funny.
Yeah, he was like, I want my day on the radio.
Yeah, or get rid of these chicks. It's all right. We'll get rid of them for you.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I know.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Goodness. Hey, the Idabel Dogwood Days is this weekend.
Yeah?
Friday and Saturday. Sure is. So you guys are looking for something to do, there you go. Downtown Idabel, Friday evening and Saturday day. Should be pretty fun.
Looks like it's going to be a good old time.
Yes. There's also an Easter egg hunt. Saturday, April 1st, 11 a.m., Valiant City Park. Put on by Trinity Baptist Church. Lots of eggs for kids up to 5th grade. So. There'll be an egg hunt, goodies, hot dogs, and Easter photos. That is put on by Trinity Baptist Church, folks.
Michael Poole says something about a chicken cook-off. Do you have that information? He
This-
says, I think this is the last day to sign up.
Well, if you need the chicken cook-off information, we can definitely get it to you.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I will go and get that for you, and I can message it to you. Because, yeah, they need a couple more teams to sign up for that Tyson Chicken Cook-Off. So if you're wanting to be involved with that, you need to call the chamber today. 286-3305. It's 2-man teams, and each person gets a grill if your team wins.
What?
Yeah.
Michael's like, I need me a grill.
I don't blame him. I'd be
That's
trying
right.
to get that grill, too, if I could cook some chicken.
Nah. All right, we're going to take our time out. 2 minutes later, we'll be back with more Swap Shop. Best Country 106.
Woo!
Tuesday, March 20th, marks the spring equinox and the end of the cold.
All right, we're back with more of the Swap Shop.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Laney J.
Good morning, Miss Barbara. How you doing?
Oh, fine, thank you. I have 2 things for me.
All right.
First, I'd like to find out who won Friday's drawing.
Tiffany Johnson.
Okay. And when will the Texas Rangers baseball return to KKBI?
Next week.
Next week?
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you know what day?
I do not.
Not yet.
No.
Okay, well, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Good day.
You too. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yeah, good morning. I have for sale 2 riding lawnmowers for parts, $40 for repair. I've got an aluminum pickup bed toolbox for a wide bed for $30. Got a big spoke wheel off of farm equipment for $40. And they can call me at 212-9922.
All right. That's 580-212-9922. Thank you, Byron. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. We have a grill for sale, and I have 3 boxes of books, and most of they're just been read one time. And then my husband has 2 extension cords, 2 that are 50 foot and 1 that's 100 foot, and all they need is new end put on them. And the number is 580-286-3349 or 286-1213.
That's 580-286-1213 or 286-3349. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, we have full-blooded Winnie dogs for sale. For more information and pictures and price, they can call 580-775-2135.
580-775-2135. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Alrighty.
I thought this was interesting.
What's that?
King Griffey Jr., my favorite baseball player
Okay.
growing up. He's 53 years old today and hasn't played in Major League Baseball for over a decade. King Griffey Jr. will be the 4th highest paid player for the Cincinnati Reds this season.
Wow.
He will be making $3.59 million thanks to the deferred payment agreement of his contract extension with the Reds back in 2000.
Wow.
He's still making money 23 years later.
Yeah.
Ain't
That is awesome.
That's awesome. Good job, King Griffey Jr.
Yeah,
A, for being the highest. I want to say he was the highest voted into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame.
Really?
By the highest number of votes, at least in the modern era then maybe. But yeah, because he did his whole career without PEDs.
Wow.
So
Ken Griffey Jr.
yes, man.
All right. Dang.
Great
he
ball
was
player.
Yeah, I see young and old pitchers. He's been playing a long time.
Yep, he did. He did
Cool.
quite a while. I patterned my bat after him.
I know,
Stance,
that's right.
My swing.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we got a toy poodle male puppy for sale. 580-212-2772. Again, that's 212-2772 for that toy poodle male puppy. Let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. This morning, if anyone out there has a washer and a dryer that they replaced or that just good working order, give me a call. I know a young couple that needs one real bad. They have a smaller child, and anyway, that they need that, and I need a briar round bale. If you got a bale that you can't feed your cows because it's got too much briars in it, or like that. Now I've got some goats, and I need a bale with a lot of briars and stuff in it. Give me a call. 580-703-3067.
580-703-3067. Thank you, sir. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. Okay. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I'm looking for an electric cook stove. If anyone has one, it don't have to be new, it has to work. Or call 580-212-9038.
All right. That's 580-212-9038. Thank you. All right. It's about time.
About that time.
It's almost over. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Afton Estrada on a birthday list?
Afton Estrada?
Yes.
All right. I've got Afton on the birthday list. Thank you.
And Billy Wade.
Okay. Okay. Afton Estrada and Billy Wade.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I got it, Lindell. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Lots of people for the birthday list today.
Looky there.
March 27th.
No calls coming in now, and Swap Shop is over.
Oh, well. How about that?
You've been listening to Swap Shop. If you didn't get a chance to call in, you may email the Survive Sales Trade or giveaway items to kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. Swap Shop is heard Monday through Friday, 9 to 9:30 a.m. exclusively on Best Country 106. Today's Swap Shop is brought to you.
Choctaw Electric Cooperative, Insulation Solutions, Moyer Equipment, and Laura Lindley, Attorney at Law. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a great day. Oops.
It has. It has.
I just messed that up.
Did you break it up?
Oh, no.
Good job. Good job.
How do I? Oh, no.
You don't. It's ruined forever.
I think it is! Oh, no.
On that note, peace
Yeah.
off, everybody.
You guys have a great day.
Have a wonderful day. And we're going to convoy out of here with
That's right.
C.W. McCall.
Be good to each other.
Peace off. Bye, Facebook Live. Have a great day.